What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Nintendo Friends, where we talk about everything gaming, but mostly Nintendo. I am your host, Hector, and with me, as always, is my co-host and fellow gamer, Abel. How you doing today, Abel?
I'm doing great. What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How have you been?
I've been good.
Yeah.
Great.
No, I don't know. This is why I'm asking.
No, I've been good.
Okay.
And just a little behind the scenes little tidbit. We were supposed to record in person, but there was a kind of tiny bit of a storm.
There was a disturbance.
Yeah, there was a disturbance in the forest, so I felt it safer and wiser to stay home today. But I do miss you. If that has any.
So we're gonna have a nice show today. No, but
yeah,
if our show ever gets cut off. If our show gets cut off, you'll know why. Or if it has some editing in it, you'll know why. But yeah, we've been out and about. We've been out of commission for a hot minute. I don't know if I actually recorded another podcast with Glitchy Games. What a guy, that guy. By the way, for people who don't know, he's not a Trump impersonator or anything like that. The reason why I say glitchy is because in one of his YouTube videos, I played, we were parodying Trump, and I played the voice of Trump. And I was like, glitchy, what a guy. And
good. It was SNL worthy.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, they fired a lot of people. Well, they didn't fire. I think a bunch of people left, and for SNL, and so now they have new people.
Yeah. So
I don't know if you know this, but they actually hired like a bunch of TikTokers.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll show you later. But anyway, back to Glitchy. I went ahead and I actually recorded a podcast with Glitchy. I don't know if I'm gonna put that out before or after, but I am gonna put it out nonetheless. So we've been really busy. I've been really busy. Abel's been really busy, which is why we've gone like 2 weeks without content or whatever. I did put up a short about what we're going to talk about today recently, but I think that's the last thing that I posted. But anyway, today we are talking about kind of like another episode of what we've been playing lately, or what I've been playing lately. And so I bought Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. So I can get, if this will focus.
Look at that beauty right there.
Look at that right there, baby. It's out of focus, but that's okay.
But
you get the gist of it. If you want to see what it actually looks like, go ahead and go to our last short, and you'll see me picking it up at GameStop. So
go ahead and buy it yourself.
Yes, go out and buy this game. It's so good. So this game, man, you know me. Back in a couple years ago, I became a cozy gamer.
Oh yeah.
And you remember that video? It's going to be linked in the description down below if you want to see that video. Started playing Stardew Valley, started playing Disney Dreamlight, started playing the Rune Factory games, and the reason why I wanted to talk about this game specifically is because this game actually is super freaking great. Like, now, granted, I have another Switch 2 game. It's on that shelf right there, but I don't want to pull it out because I'm just too lazy. But Rune Factory, Guardians of is it Azumar? Azuma.
Azul.
And see, like, I forgot already because I stopped playing that game. Now, again, it's not a bad game. Let me just get that off the bat really quick. The new Rune Factory is not a bad game at all. I really enjoyed my time with it. I think I haven't even scratched the surface of like the entirety of that game. However, I put in about maybe 30 to 40 hours already.
And Bazaar?
No. In Rune Factory. Pay attention, dude.
I was like, man, dude, you just got that.
Rune Factory. No, I put like about maybe I put on like maybe 10 to 15 hours.
Oh, okay.
So not bad either, but
bad.
It's getting not bad. So let me go back to Rune Factory. Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, the Rune Factory game for Switch 2. It looks like a Genshin Impact game. It's amazing. It looks great. It runs great, 60 frames per second. It's like a Rune Factory Genshin Impact. Zelda. It's got a whole bunch of different things.
Just a
Um,
big
I
smash
feel,
of all
yeah,
these-
I just feel like it did a lot of things differently, though.
Right.
It's not, again, it's not bad, but you go off the beaten path of what a regular Rune Factory game is, and it's not settled within just your town. You start going to all these different planets or constellations. It's weird, yeah.
Would
So
you
like,
say? Sorry. Would you? Just curious. Would you say? Would you say that the game is maybe a little bloated, a little lacking identity? What? I kind of want your opinion on that a little bit, because it sounds to me like it's just this cluster of a lot of different things that they were trying, and they were wanting to maybe step out of their comfort zone or something like that, and pull a Breath of the Wild type thing, which is cool, but I mean, it has to be done well. Do you feel like this game did it well?
I feel like it did as well as it possibly could. It didn't do a horrible job. It didn't. You know what? I will say I think it did an okay job of doing that. What drew me away is that I wasn't really looking for that. I was just looking for a better looking, running Rune Factory, which it did give me that, but I wanted it to stay within the confines of, and I might be the problem. I might be the problem, because like people are always like, these games are the same. You're a farmer, you farm, you romance, you do all that. Like, so maybe switching up the formula was something that it long needed, which, yeah, maybe it did, but I wasn't quite looking for that, me personally.
Right.
And again, not a bad game. I actually will go back to it. Like, you know me. I'll pick it up, later on. But I just wanted I just wanted a game where I can just go be on one island and just be on my farm, get some animals, like, the regular routine. Stardew Valley, but a little bit with 3D characters.
Yeah, I was gonna say with the modern 3D aesthetic. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So in other words, you wouldn't say that this game. In other words, you wouldn't say that this is kind of like a blemish to the franchise. You wouldn't go so far as to say that. You think they're still on the right path. It just wasn't for you personally.
That is correct, sir. Yeah, Rune Factory Guardians of Asma on Switch 2 is just not. It wasn't entirely my cup of tea, but not a bad game at all.
Yeah. Cool.
Enough about Rune Factory. I just wanted to mention it in comparison, because Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar is what I wanted in a Story of Seasons game. Now, the interesting thing about this game that's blurry, I keep holding it up and it's blurry. The interesting thing about this game is that I don't know if you know, but for those who don't, Story of Seasons is actually the real Harvest Moon games. So, the Harvest Moon guy, the guy who created Harvest Moon back in, what is it, Nintendo 64 was the first one, I believe.
2000 maybe, I think.
Yeah, so like everybody loves Harvest Moon. That's where we get Stardew Valley from. Stardew Valley was a love letter to Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
And the old Harvest Moon games.
Harvest
the guys from the Harvest Moon guy left for creative differences and created Story of Seasons. So now we have, the Harvest Moon games, which haven't been that great, Rune Factory games, which haven't been that great, but Rune Factory also has like that kind of Harvest Moon vibe, and then now Story of Seasons, which are the real Harvest Moon games. But even so, the actual Story of Season games haven't been that great either. So we've been it's been a struggle. And we've talked about this before when we mentioned Rune Factory and Story of Seasons before. And dude, this one, thank God, this is a remake, a DS remake. Now the DS game is actually called Harvest Moon DS Grand Bazaar. Something like that. It's got DS in the title. It is a Harvest Moon game. And it's called Grand Bazaar. Now, because again, the Harvest Moon guy left, it's now Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. This is basically the Link's Awakening remake of Story of Seasons, of Harvest Moon. It was a much older game, much older console, handheld console. and now it's here for the new generation,
Right.
completely from the ground up. They started it 3D characters, and it looks great. Like, it's not, is it the most graphically,
World-shatteringly, revolutionary thing in the world? No.
No, it's not groundbreaking at all. It looks like every other story seasons game, but it runs great. It is 60 frames per second.
Right.
It runs beautifully on Switch and Switch 2. I believe Switch, it's 30 frames.
Okay. Probably.
Yeah, so like if you're used to Breath of the Wild on this, that's kind of what you're looking at. And so fine. But this is Switch 2 now. Every game's got to be 60 frames, buddy.
Yeah.
And so it runs beautifully on Switch. It looks great. The only thing is that if you'd have to zoom in to see the little but it runs good. It runs well. So this story, you're the new farmer. How original. You're the new farmer on this
town.
In this town, but what's different is you have you still farm, you still do the animals, you still you do romance in the game. What?
Romance the animals?
No, you do not romance the animals.
Yeah.
Come here, chicky. So like you do not romance the animals, man.
Yes, other people,
bro. And so but what's different about this one is that they have this town square, Grand Bazaar, and it's basically their market. So like not only do you farm, usually you'll put them in a box like on your farm, and that's how you sell the stuff. This, you go into the town square, you have to physically walk there. Thank God they have little like shortcuts, which I found, and it's really nice. It's like a straight shot to your farm, but you have to physically go there on certain days. It's like a shift, man. It's and so you go, and throughout the week you farm, you get your crops, you get your stock, whatever you're gonna sell, and it could be anything. It could be your crops, it could be sticks on the ground, it could be rocks, it could be little
I'm selling you this rock, $50.
No, yeah, but it's also like rock formations. So like,
right, yeah, of course.
Keep being smart, dude. See what happens. No,
okay. You have to do stuff with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can. That's the thing. Even if it is a rock, some people are looking for rocks. But it's so funny. You have to sell it in this town square, and like you have to ring a bell. Yeah. Whenever you see people like walking by, right? And so you'll go ding 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 ding, and they'll go. And so they'll like walk towards your thing, and it's funny because when they're looking at your stock, like they will stand there, look at your stock, and if it's something they're looking for, they'll go to it and say, "I want this many," and you have to respond to them. Now it becomes, you remember those mobile games like that SpongeBob mobile game where you're at the Krusty Krab and you have to like wait on the tables.
Oh yeah.
And like it shows like their little like icons on top of their heads, and like they're hungry, and so you have to go. It's kind of like that, less stressful though, because they're right in front of you and you can just switch out your stock if they're looking for something. So sometimes you don't have what they want like immediately in your stock or on the table, sorry. So they're like, "Oh, I wasn't looking." They don't say this, it's pictures. So so let's say you have a turnip,
right,
and or 3 turnips on the table, and they're looking, and it's not what they're looking for. So an icon of a rock. You get people looking for rocks. An icon of a rock will be on top of them, and it'll be there for a certain amount of time. And you're like, "Ooh, okay, they're looking for a rock." So you got to switch out your stock and put out the rock in time so that you don't lose that customer. So there is a little bit of, like urgency, a little bit of, but it's not overwhelming. I hate those waiting games, those restaurant games. I mean, Overcooked is fun, but it's like, it's not like super demanding or anything. It's literally just 3 options that you can just switch out. But it's so fun because you're like, at the same time you're switching out and more people are coming, so you got to ring the bell for other people to come and swarm, and you want to sell as much as you can within an allotted amount of time. So that's the Grand Bazaar, and the reason why you're selling this stuff in the town square is because kind of like your ranking of the bazaar and of your town, it depends on how well business is booming for everyone, like the economy, how well you guys are buying and selling stuff in the bazaar, to where like people from like other like the world committee or something, or like the country committee,
the Bazaar committee.
Yes, no, dude, I'm telling you, it's like political too, so it's got like everything, dude. So
like a one world currency.
Yes, so like no.
I know, dude, yeah.
What the heck are you doing, my guy?
I know, I'm sorry.
So like today, oh my god, never mind. Anyway, so like basically, yeah, I had a woman come from the council like of Bazaar, and they're like, it was my first day selling stuff, and I did fairly well. I got like about maybe $7,000 or whatever, and so the lady was like, you know. The committee's got our eye on this bazaar because it did fairly well. Yeah. And the mayor is just like on like this brown noser who like, oh, it's all because of our new farmer here. And you're just like, yeah. So, and everybody's hyping you up like, oh, you're the new farmer. You're the one who's been making our town the place to be.
Right.
Don't you know? And so like, you know, it's nice, it's cute, it's like it's very positive, it's very uplifting, you know. So it is just like other farming dating sims out there. The cooking is great too. I thought that was really cool. It's not like a you cook, not like Zelda or anything, but like the way that it happens is that they'll give you food, like they'll give you a blueberry pie, and you eat it, and you immediately know the recipe.
Wow.
Yeah, I wish I had that power, right?
I wish it was that convenient.
It's like we go to like an enchiladas like restaurant, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is so good, and then like, ooh, it's in my knowledge now. I know how to make it. So yeah, that's kind of cool, in the sense. But the romance. Sorry, the reason why I'm is because it's just so funny to me, because like I'm not into everyone, right?
Right.
But everybody's got a fair shot at me.
Yeah.
So everybody I meet, whether it be man or woman, it's like my interaction with them is just like, oh, you're the new farmer.
Right.
And
everyone in the village is just like, wow.
Yeah. And I'm just like, dang, these people are fiending for me. Like everybody, man.
Hey, you're the new kid on the block.
Yeah, I guess they've been used to the same people for like years.
Oh, it's kind of like you.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're just like in a family. It's like, oh my god, somebody who's not blood has moved into the neighborhood. Let's swarm. Everybody,
Yeah.
Everybody fight for your relationship.
Oh my gosh.
All's fair in love and war and family.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, man, it's really funny, but even the people that you help, like, it's just funny. Everybody just seems like they're impressed with what you do,
right?
And like the side.
Well, you sold me a rock. Like,
yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you sold me a rock.
You sold me a rock. Can you be my rock?
Yeah, there you go.
So like, but even it's funny. Everybody that you interact with, even if it's a side quest that you can't skip. Once you finish the side quest, or once you're even done interacting with them, a heart emoji will pop out of them. So like, no, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with the old man mayor. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't want to.
That stuff is just like integrity.
Yeah. But the heart, all it means is that your bond with them goes up, and you obviously
for you.
Yeah, and your relationship with them, which is really kind of cute and really endearing. All jokes aside, but if you do want to date someone, you obviously have to put in the work. You have to put in the effort, just like a regular relationship.
Yeah, I know.
So it's a life sim, man. So you have to give them things that they like, just like Stardew Valley, just like any other. But I love that you can look, because I don't know if Stardew Valley has this option, but by their names. It says what they like and what they don't like. I don't remember Stardew Valley ever having that because I remember having to look up online what a certain person likes.
Right. No, a lot of dating sims and stuff like that, and even farming sims where you can date. They typically, from what I understand, is they usually don't have things like that. You have to kind of like trial and error type thing, you know, where it's like, oh, I'm kind of losing this person. I gotta, you know, go a different route or whatever to try to woo them or whatever, you know. But it's nice. It's a little makes it a little streamlined when you already kind of know what their likes and dislikes are. Again, you know, can't say the same for reality, right?
Oh, if only it were if only it were that easy, my God,
Yeah.
to date someone in real life. But and you know, if you're hearing me talk about this game and you're like, you know what, that's way too easy, man. Like this all sounds really like. Is there any challenge? Yeah, there's a challenge. Like there's some challenge, like, you know, but it's not. It is a pretty easy game.
I think it's a good compromise, right? Most farming sims really aren't expected to be that challenging or that difficult. Stardew Valley is it can get a little difficult sometimes, but yeah, I think this one has a good balance of, you know, there's a fair bit of challenge, like when you're in the bazaar, you know, or when you're in the market and doing that kind of stuff. There's a fair bit of challenge to it, and farming and all this stuff. But also too, I think it's a fairly easy game overall.
Yeah, I mean, like, how hard do you guys want y'all's farming sims, really?
Right, yeah, it's like unless you're going out there in actuality and doing the work yourself, like, I mean, it's not going to be that hard.
Like, you know those memes, like, this gameplay is really, like, intense or, like, realistic, and it's somebody, like, chopping wood. But, like, no, going back to the bazaar, yeah, like, if you have a lot of stock, if you have a lot of crops, and a lot of items that you want to sell, sometimes you won't get to everything. So you got to pick and choose what's going to have the most, what's going to sell the highest, or what's going to go at a higher cost, a higher rate. But even then, if you don't, like, if you, let's say I have a turnip and an apple, right? And the turnips go for more money. Right. I put all that out right off the bat. Okay. Obviously, that's just business, right? It's good business to have the stuff that costs more out because you want to make more money. But with this game, it's crazy because a lot of times they don't want it. Yeah. The customers that when you ring the bell and the customers come up, they're like, "Oh, I don't want this. I'm looking for an apple."
Right.
Or I'm looking for a stick, which costs like 50 cents. Like, so you're like, but you need to make that money. So like you go and you're like, oh, switch out the, you know, you go to your stock and you switch it out, you know. So there is challenge in that. There is like you need to be adaptable to some things. Yeah. And they're also they're also creative ways where you may not have unlocked a certain tool. You may have not unlocked a certain recipe. So you got to find stuff or you got to do the extra quests to get it. You understand? And so like by the way, the fishing in this game, even though it's not great, but I like it better than Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is way too hard for me. I can never catch a good fish. It's got like this little bar that you got to keep the fish inside, and you're like, ah. And so like I could never. I'm not good at it, dude. I don't know if it's just because I'm old, if because I'm 30 and I can't do it anymore.
Your
but like
faculties aren't.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, my arthritis.
Yeah.
And you get stuck. So
correct me if I'm wrong. The fishing in this game is kind of just you're kind of going along a pattern, right? And you just kind of have to click the button when it tells you to click the button.
Yeah, so it'll say like it'll like the thumbstick or even like the what is it, D-pad or whatever. Yeah. It's like go left and like you go left and then you gotta wait for you also gotta wait for a vibration and then like go up and you just hit it up. But even at that, it's not really, you know, it's not super fun. But I like it. I like fishing more in there than Stardew Valley because I can actually catch something.
Yeah.
You know, and so even though the gameplay may not be the greatest, but I can actually catch something worth selling, or worth eating, worth making into a nice, you know, fisherman's pie that I can eat, you know.
Is that an actual thing? Fisherman's pie.
I don't think so. Not that I've seen in the game. But just something that came to my mind.
That
I was like
good.
a shepherd's pie. They must have a fisherman's pie. But yeah, man. I mean, this game is really fun. I just really had the farming. Let's talk about the farming really quick. It's really cool how you can. I don't know. I played so much Stardew Valley, but there's still a lot of stuff I don't know. And so in this game, in Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar, you can plant 3 seeds at a time.
Right.
Granted, it does use a lot of your stamina, but like you can actually, what's really cool about this game, you can actually go to your house, which is not far from your farm, take a shower, and it lasts 30 minutes in game time. So it doesn't actually go, you don't have to wait 30 minutes, but 30 minutes game time. It takes like, 2 seconds. And you come out of the shower and your stamina fills up to the top, to the brim. And so if you're low on stamina, you can always just go home. It doesn't cost you any money. See, in Stardew Valley, you got to eat something and eat something or buy a plant, buy a food, make a food to like keep your energy up, but that costs money. This, I really love that I could just go home if I'm low. I could just go home, take a shower, come out, and it's only 30 minutes in game time. So the game clock actually lasts a lot longer than Stardew Valley does. Stardew Valley's day system, it goes by so fast.
Yeah, it's quick.
Way too fast. I don't have time to do anything in Stardew Valley.
It's already midnight.
Yeah, so like a day lasts like maybe 15 to 20 minutes, like in Stardew Valley. Like it's not very long, especially when you're mining. That's the worst. When you're mining and you need like time to go down and find all the find the floors.
Oh, the floors, yeah.
And so like, and then you're like coming late at night. And you're like, oh, you got no stamina, so you're going really slow. Yeah, man. I mean, for this, it's easier. You can just go home and take a shower. But then when you're out mining and stuff, I just unlocked like the mining little area, the first one, the first tier. It's really cool because they have like a little lookout, like plank or spot. You can go and it's a little cutscene where you're just like looking at like, it's really cool, man. I really like it. But the farming, I wasn't even talking about the farming. The farming, you can plant 3 seeds at a time. I know, because for comparison, I needed to say these things, right?
Right.
So, for farming, the day lasts pretty well, fairly reasonable. And so, like, you jump up and you like land on the ground. You're like, and you'll plant 3 seeds, and it's much quicker.
Right. You do like a Mario ground pound kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of, but you're standing up.
Yeah.
So instead of just like sitting on it, you stand up and you like
ground pound.
Yeah. Farming is great. It's what you're looking for. And I say all these things because like farming in Stardew Valley, again, Stardew Valley is such a great game, and I feel like I'm just like talking down on it, but the only reason why is because this stuff just makes it easier.
Right.
The spots are actually big enough where you can see what you're planting, or if you've already watered it or not. And Stardew Valley is so small, like you can't even see. Like you have to like look. Did I water that already?
Well, it's definitely like a part of the graphical style and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. Like people are gonna come for me in the comments.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, they knew what they were doing when they.
It's too late, don't you know? Like, golly. Are you a noob? Get glasses. Get better glasses. I'm wearing glasses, my guy.
No.
I got like 90 vision. Leave me alone. And so like the plots are bigger. You can see what you're doing. Like it caters to an old person like me. And so it's just very relaxing. The farming is relaxing. The animal raising is much easier. You can pet and pick up your animal, let them graze in your like little grassy area. And so yeah, man, I think it's just this is a great game to where if you're just starting out being a cozy gamer, if this is your first farming sim, it's going to be a great one to play. a little bit of tutorials in the beginning, but that's to be expected. You can't really skip it, which kind of sucks if you're seasoned, but it's a new game that if you've never played this game before, so I suggest just stick it out. It's not terrible. You can always skip the thing if you really don't want to, or press A, keep pressing A if you don't want to really read it.
Power through it real quick.
But it's great. It's a great way to start off this genre of gaming.
Well, man, I gotta tell you, like after everything we've talked about, I really am kind of interested. I might actually pick this game up. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, Abel, it is available on Nintendo Switch as well. So you can get the Nintendo Switch 2 version, or you can get the one that's made just for Switch.
For the plebs who don't have a Switch 2, like me.
Look at what I'm holding.
Yeah. Well.
I'm holding a copy of Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
That's the Nintendo Switch 1 version. It's a better version anyway. Even though I've just spent a whole bunch of time bashing Stardew Valley and how I hate all the stuff in Stardew Valley. No, it's just a different game, man. But yeah, like it is available on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch version is $49.99, I think, and the Switch 2 version is $59.99. Not bad. Not bad at all, man. And so apparently the Switch 2 version, deluxe version, comes with the cow DLC.
Yeah.
Which is great because Mario Kart World also comes with the cow DLC.
You get to actually ride around as the cow. Yeah.
It's very moving. That was so stupid. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, guys, this game is fun. It's so great. But it is a very again, if this is your first time ever doing a farming sim, you want to get into it, you want to be a cozy gamer like me, get your little tea or coffee and play in handheld mode on a nice rainy day. It was raining today, so that would have been perfect to play. Also, guys, thank you so much for listening to the show. Even though you gotta wait a couple weeks to do that, but just thank you so much for everything. And you can listen to the show and find us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and also wherever podcasts are listened to. And yes, and so you can rate us. We love it if you rate us 5 stars. If you don't like the show, don't rate us at all. And we've got links down below for our merch, Amazon affiliate program. If you guys, Christmas is coming up. I'm gonna keep saying it until Christmas is here. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Yep.
Christmas is coming up. Stocking stuffers. You can go to our Amazon list, find really cool gaming Switch 2 and Switch products, accessories, stocking stuffers. It's great. It's
that
great.
too, and Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all those things. There's gonna be a lot of deals on Amazon.
Yeah,
guys.
there will be sales. There will be sales, my guy. I'm telling you. And also, we've got merch down below as well. What else we got, man? All of our links and junk down below.
Dubby. Yeah.
It's a drink. It's a beverage. It's energy. It'll get you going throughout the day. If you're on the night shift like me. Why did I turn into Robert De Niro?
Yeah, you kind of did,
You want some Dubby? Let me tell you. Anyway. So,
Dubby,
guys, go get some Dubby. Stay hydrated and stay energized. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate you. Take us out, Abel.
We'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.
Catch you on the flippity flip. Bye.
Bye.